Hello and welcome back to Wireman's Whimsy. For this third alternate in the June 2024 Paper Pumpkin Kit, I am going to do a stacked layered card. So I've got a standard North American card base in basic white, and then I've got one of the card fronts cut down to 5 1/4 by 4. And then I've got a piece of basic white, and I've got my deckled rectangle dies. And we need to alternate the sizes so we can stack them. So this would be the complete front of the card, and then this one is the mat for that. And then we've got the next layer and then the last layer. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm just going to run these through the die cutting machine and get everything prepped. I've used the die from the Thanks and Beyond set to cut out the greeting and I've done it in Summer Splash, and I've stamped Sweet Friend from the kit as well. And then we're going to use some of those peaches from the kit on the card front. So let's just run these through and then you can see how it all goes together, and I can start layering it all up. Excellent. Okay, there we go. All right, so let's take off these sticky notes. And then we can start building. Okay. Okay, there we go. And there's those 3 pieces. Okay, so I'm just going to put those up there. So this is our mat. This is how this is going to go. This one goes on here like this. And then this one goes over top of this one like this. And let's just put them in order. And then this goes on the card front, or the card base. So we're just going to run some adhesive along each edge like this. Oh, I'm not even in frame. Sorry. Now I'm in frame. So we're just going to lay this down equal distance top, bottom, and sides, and then lay that down. And then this section will be dimensionalized. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a little tiny bit of adhesive at the top and a little tiny bit of adhesive at the bottom, and then I'm going to layer these up. And I'm going to layer them this way because the dies are the same, they're just smaller versions of each other. So then you get like a pointy corner and a rounded corner. So now I'm going to turn this over, and I'm going to use my dimensionals, and I'm going to put the dimensionals on so that they hold both pieces down. Just going to make sure I've got good coverage there, and then I'm going to use up my bits and pieces just like that. Just put them in where you feel you need them. I'm probably over dimensionalizing this, but that's okay. And like that. Okay. So then we're going to layer this up. You can do different things in between. If you've got a decorative die that you like, you can use that, change it up between layers. Honestly, as I always say, these card ideas that I do in the videos are really just jumping off points. You can change the colors, you can change the dies, you can change the greeting. It's just meant to kind of inspire you a little bit and give you some ideas. So we're going to just pop that down like that. So that's lifted that up. And now I'm going to flat mount this to the front of the card. So this is, I'm flat mounting this mat, and then I'm going to dimensionalize. But to dimensionalize it, I need to dimensionalize it along the edge, because otherwise it will just sink right down and be basically a flat mount. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use small dimensionals, and I'm going to put them right on the edges so that they kind of hit that edge below, and then we can pop them up with, they will be truly lifted up. So let's just do a couple more just along the edges here. And then we'll peel the backings off of these. And layer this one up like so. So you can see it's layered and layered. It will still squash down a little bit for the male, but it's pretty much dimensionalized and layered up. So now what we need to do is we need to decide if we're going to do this as a landscape card or as a portrait card. And this is going to go across the front like this with the peaches in behind. So I'm almost thinking that this would be better as a landscape card, because then we can pop these off the edge like this. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a little dimensional on the leaf here, but then just some adhesive here, because this is going to hang over the edge of a dimensionalized piece. That's going to sit like that. And then this one is going to sit like this, I think. And then we can do, yeah. So I'm going to, am I going to flat mount this or dimensionalize? I'm going to dimensionalize this one. Why not? Let's lift this whole card up. So let's just add those dimensionals. There we go, like that. And then I'm just going to flat mount this. I need to get some of my adhesive dots out and just add them on. And like that. And like that. There we go. And then this, I'm actually going to now have to dimensionalize this end too. So this is what happens when you kind of build on the fly. It's like, oh, I need to do this. Oh, I need to do that. So we roll with it. Now the T, I'm not going to dimensionalize, or the H, because it's going to lay flat on that. But we are going to grab our scissors, and we're going to just trim off a couple of these edge pieces so that we can fit them on the back of the letters without them showing. Oops. And can I get that? That's a little too thick for the S there. So let's see if we can just, I'm going to cut one of these in half. There we go. And then that'll fit on the S. And because I'm bending this all over the place, I'm going to have to be really careful when I stick it down that I'm sticking it down straight, because I have bent this right out of shape. So this is going to go here like this, and then we'll put the end down, and then we'll make sure that that is set up like that. So now we've got that like that, and we can dimensionalize. Why not? We're dimensionalizing everything else. Let's dimensionalize this as well. And then I'm going to use the pearls from the kit as soon as I can figure out what I've done with them on my work surface here. So we've got thanks, sweet friend, and I'm just going to tuck that underneath. And this is one of the banners from the kit. And now I'm just going to grab the pearls. Again, arm in the frame, sorry. And I'm going to pop one of these in here like this. And that will squish right down if you mail it. And I'm going to pop another one like that. And another small one like that. Oops. Okay, close enough. All right, so that is our third alternate card. Thank you for joining me on the creative process as I decided how to build this card using the elements of the June Paper Pumpkin kit called Life is Sweet. So thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for more alternative cards.